All right, everybody, circle up.
I'm ready! I'm ready! I'm ready!
Circle, circle,
Circle,
circle,
circle, circle, circle, circle, circle, circle, circle, circle, circle, circle.
Today we're going to be analyzing Glub the Bug. My name is Alexander Drews, and today I'm joined by our hosts.
Ori Drews and
Hayden.
I think you're going to have to... What are you doing?
are you adjusting your belt?
For our listeners, Hayden has just removed his belt.
It wasn't fully done.
And now it's even less done.
now it's just off of your body.
I loop it halfway.
Okay, so we're working with a mic that you have to be close to, so I'm kind of leaned in, Ari's leaned in, and Hayden's leaned back as far as possible.
I'm adjusted.
But the point of this podcast is, we're kind of going to see what happens. I'm an aspiring author. I have a book written on Amazon called Glub the Bug. Hayden just stood up to adjust his belt. He's struggling.
This is a book club.
So yeah, this is kind of like a book club podcast, and
First things first.
No.
I was helping.
The first book we're going to be not adjusting, reviewing, analyzing is Glub the Bug. And you can find that on Amazon if you'd like to grab a copy. I think eventually I want to kind of do an audio format of the story on here, but that's probably not going to be with these guys. They sounded really uninterested. So
I was fine with doing it. I liked the idea.
Okay, so maybe Hayden will join us, but probably not Ari.
I know how to read.
So yeah, okay, so we're the hosts. I've, of course, I've written the book, so I know everything that happens. So I have, the unique perspective as the author. Ari has the perspective of someone who has read the book and is going over it for a second time. And Hayden has never read the book at all. He read a few unrevised draft versions, stuff like that. And this was his first time reading the completed first chapter. What's up? You're allowed to do whatever you need.
Sometimes I have to burp.
That's okay. It's a natural human thing.
Chapter? Or do you do chapters or parts?
Because
part just sounds like you're a freak, but it's chapter 1.
I don't label them as chapters or parts. But
it just says the words.
I think if it's unlabeled, people kind of call it parts. I think if you're following along on the ebook, it's different, but there's a table of contents that are the table of contents might be wrong because formatting it on Amazon was really hard, and I gave up at a point. And I actually got rid of the table of contents on the physical copy because I was so frustrated with it. We will have a table of contents on the hardcover. I'm not going to release the hardcover, actually. I might.
You're going to have to release a
John
hardcover
really wants to buy it
when this gets viral.
So yeah, we're just
like an infection.
Like Ari said, we're trying to make this go viral like an infection. Everyone here has read the first chapter. Did you guys have any questions as you read it, or
Why did you choose to make Glub a loser? Because he is. You could say that he is a loser.
He's definitely a loser.
And why did you make him ugly?
I feel like...
Okay. And not hot.
Is that your complete question?
Well, why is he a loser?
Okay, we'll start with why is he a loser. So actually, at the time...
Because he's a main character.
When I was writing this book, I was in middle school. I started in middle school. I started in 7th grade. So I was, 12, 13. And I had no friends, and I was chubby and fat and ugly myself. And I didn't really, connect with many other people other than,
so mean.
Family and... maybe I really like my English teacher, and, I think she's what got me through 7th grade, Mrs. Fitz.
I thought that was 8.
Was she 8th?
Yeah, I thought.
Okay, maybe I started writing this in 8th.
Was.
You're right, 7th grade was COVID.
Yeah.
So I started writing this in 8th grade. Thank you, Ari, for the correction. So I was 13. And I was a loser. I was a loser through all of middle school, and I didn't have any friends. And I kind of blamed everybody else for that. And I started to kind of realize that towards the end of 8th grade when I started going out and talking to people. Because, I blamed everyone else for my problems. I blamed everyone else for the fact that I didn't have friends. I thought it was their fault, and I was really bitter, and I hated a lot of people. And then I sort of realized that that's not the right outlook to have on life, and it's kind of on you to make the best of your circumstances and be the best person you can be. So,
Is that what Glub does?
well,
Because I don't think he does that.
Well, no. Glub is like the reflection of what I think was a bad outlook. A lot of these characters are less characters, and they're more like perspectives. You know, Glub, what we see, there's a lot of characters like this. It's Glub the Bug, the whole story is just about a bunch of clashing ideals. And Glub's is kind of that, he blames everything else. In the story, we kind of get to see his reasoning to why he's allowed to act this way. And it's because he has some trauma with how he was born. So I should mention, Glub is a cicada. So if you don't know, cicadas come up like every 7 to 14 years. What's up?
Is it a bug, you could say? Like Glub the bug.
Absolutely.
Not Glub the cicada.
Just doesn't have the same ring to it. Okay. So yeah, he's just sort of
so
like,
he's a loser because you were a loser.
yeah, and he came.
You were a loser, but you were like, you know.
I blamed everybody else.
I was your friend.
I blamed other people for not coming up to me and being my friend.
Is he physically based off?
And you know what? The character of Cricket kind of represents the people that pulled me out of that, because it really wasn't me realizing I was in the wrong. It was Ari kind of pushing other people to go talk to me. Like, you know,
I had to make you some friends.
you like egged Trapper on to talk to me. You egged Hayden on to like try to be my buddy. And
That was Trapper who egged me on.
but it did make, I was friends with Trapper before you.
Yeah, but Trapper made me
I
talk.
coordinated it.
And I really appreciate that. So yeah, Cricket is kind of the representation of the people that pull me out of that. And it's kind of just like, for some
now,
people,
why
they.
would a cricket be into a cicada?
I don't know. I thought it was funny.
Is there a size difference? Because I thought cicadas
really.
were like humongous and the crickets were tiny.
I think
Cicadas
there's
are much
different
bigger,
types.
honestly.
There's different types too.
And
Yeah.
that's another thing. I never really completely decided what kind of cicada Glub was.
Or what kind of cricket is.
Because I wanted him to be she's a Blackfield cricket.
Oh.
You know?
Okay.
That's just the
Those
kind
are
of.
the cutest
Those
ones.
are the ones that live around here. They're the ones that look like, kind of. I don't know. I've always found them really cool.
We saw a bucket of cicadas today.
It was a bucket of sludge
Wait,
of
an
muck.
actual bucket?
It was a bucket of muck, and then there were so many bloated, drowned cicadas in it. And I'm like, wow! I should have taken a picture. That could have been the cover. Could have been the cover for today's episode.
So, another interesting thing about this book that isn't about the book is that Alex ate cicadas.
I did.
And said they tasted like peanut butter.
You are what you eat. They tasted like peanut butter, but not sweet. And
There are a lot of things you need to do when you're an author to get in tune with your book.
kind of a little lettucey, like, like they tasted like plants and peanuts.
That sounds better than.
It wasn't bad.
Tastes better than ants. Ants
Why
were
did
better.
you choose for him to be the only cicada that emerged? He could have been a loser and still had other cicadas.
No, well, I feel like it hits more.
Like he had to be completely alone.
And it was just kind of like the most easy way that I could give him a reason to act the way he acts.
Yeah.
And it's not like a reason, but it's his reason.
Yeah.
It's hey,
Well, everyone has.
it's
a
hey, the
reason.
universe screwed me over.
It was
The universe
his
hates
COVID.
me. It's
It was
my
his
fault.
COVID.
Or it's the universe's fault.
It's his
And
COVID.
you.
Kind of, yeah.
You
He was in
sprouted all
isolation.
alone.
He was in isolation, and it was a forced isolation because he's like a hermit. And when someone finally, when he, like works up the courage to talk to someone, and they for some reason give him a chance, that's kind of what that was when I found people. Not all of this is an allegory for my life. Don't worry. It's just Glub.
Buy the next book coming out. When do you expect it to come out?
I'm gonna have the draft done probably by the end of the summer, and then I'll work on editing, which will take a couple months, but probably before the end of the year.
Be prepared, guys. Be prepared. I'm gonna proofread it.
I guess Hayden's gonna proofread it.
He said I could earlier.
Okay. So were those your questions so far?
I don't know. I was also gonna say.
Did I answer them?
Yeah.
Does Glub
Hayden, you can go ahead.
does
Hayden.
Glub look like you?
No, absolutely. He
Well,
looks like a bug.
you have brown hair,
Oh.
and I think cicadas are brown.
No, they're black.
Okay.
Some are brown.
Or green?
Most of them are black. My favorite are green. And so, okay, here's the thing I didn't really think about is Glub starts off as a periodical cicada, which is kind of mentioned.
They're brown.
No, they're black and they have red.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, those ones.
The
Okay.
ones that look like scary.
Yeah, and he starts out as that, but at the end he's a giant. Well, okay, wait, I shouldn't spoil that.
We'll cut that out.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
Hey, if you hear
Well,
this,
Giant
if
isn't
you-
a spoiler if you've read chapter 1. He gets big.
If you
That's
guys,
true.
If you guys hear this, do not listen to this before. you
Guys,
read chapter
do
1.
not read this book backwards. It has a whole new meaning.
Guys, I'm so confused.
I used to know someone that would read the last page of a book first.
I always read the last sentence first.
That's just
You
disgusting.
mean
That's
they-
why I ended
That's
with it.
disgusting.
That's why I end with a sentence that I feel like really encapsulates, because I think a lot of people do that.
No, you should end with a sentence like, and then they kiss or something, or like. You
And
should-
then everyone died, and it was a dream, and they were in a coma, and they all had cancer.
Have you guys
And the
heard-
Enderman was the doctor.
Have you guys heard of this book and this movie called The Menu? It was really good.
Is Glub a star?
That's actually something I wanted to talk
I was
about.
gonna say there's so much mentions of stars.
It's so important. to the
Spoiler
book.
alert.
Yeah, it's
Through the whole book, but
Well-
it starts here.
I actually.
I didn't know
Okay,
that.
I
That's
want
a
to start going
spoiler.
through the list.
There's a lot about.
You can't
okay.
spoil things in front of me.
I think a better way
There's
to do
just
this.
it's not like spoilers. It just
No.
talks about stars.
That's what the first page starts with. It's
Mhm.
Glub looking at the stars and wondering what they are.
Mhm.
Okay, but I do want to start with I want to go through the discussion list because I think that'll hit most of them, and if you still
Go
know
ahead.
them. So at the very beginning of the book, before the chapter header, there's a little reference to kind of the broader universe I'm working on, and this is something I added in literally right before I published it to Amazon. And
I
it's
was wondering about
it's
that.
in brackets, and it says somewhere or nowhere a gargoyle said a prayer. So that'll probably mean something if I decide to go the same way that I did. And that's kind of why I put it in brackets. But it's also because like I had a little side project I was working on, and I called it Gargoyle.
It is cute.
Gargoyle?
No, the little parenthesis.
I love the little
It's
brackets.
like, whoa.
Whoa, what does that mean? And it's not explained in the book at all. There's no mention of Gargoyle, but he will show up later. The way I've kind of written this is it's a standalone book. It's a standalone story. You can read it completely and get kind of what's happening. There's some stuff that's a little mysterious, but it's that way on purpose, and I don't think it's... What I don't like is when a story over-explains itself, and there's only one part that I had to over-explain, and that's for a very important reason. But otherwise, I try not to over-explain. So, some stuff is left a little ambiguous. But Gargoyle is never explained, and that's because he's kind of his own story, but he's really what ties together this universe that I'm working on. But yeah, the way I've written this is Glub the Bug is the third to last book chronologically in this broad series, kind of disconnected series. It's going to go this, and then there's going to be a two-part finale, like a two-book finale. And everything before this, right before this, is Gargoyle. And then everything before that is just a way more disconnected and very standalone stories that kind of come together at the end. So, I mean, other series have done this before, but I like to think I'm doing it in a unique way. So
He likes to think a lot.
So Gargoyle he's honestly the favorite thing I've ever created in my mind.
But that's not what chapter 1 of Glub the Bug is about.
Not at all. It just says that one line, somewhere or nowhere a gargoyle said a prayer.
So it's a promise.
It's a hope. He's really banking on something happening.
No, like it's a promise for more book.
Oh yeah, and you also get that in the epilogue, but we're not on the epilogue yet. So next I want to talk about the first line. I guess I wanted to talk about the first line when I was making this list. The very first line of the book is, "In a hole burrowed in the wetness of the earth, in the mud, there was a bug and he was alone." I feel like that's more just because the first line has changed so many times. But it's also because it kind of reminded me of how The Hobbit begins. I started listening to the audiobook of the entire...
because isn't Gromit in the hole?
Dude, we're going to have to cut that out or he's going to get killed.
No, and he says, "My precious, my
No,
precious."
just stop. Well, no. But the very first line in the Hobbit series, I believe, is in a hole in the ground, something Hobbit.
Hobbit.
And I was reading that, and I was like, wow, that's really close to how my book starts. So I thought that was interesting.
Hobbit.
But it's also just because I don't know. Ari, what did you think about the very
If
first?
you had to
line?
say where this book, where it's placed in, where would you say?
What do you mean?
Did it say where it is?
Locally?
Like America?
So we don't really get
Britain.
a direct addressal of that, but it's. I mean, if you read it, it's it's set in
Lithuania.
America. It's set in America, And I
I
do.
know there's a
It never.
nothing.
A what?
Nothing.
A
I can't do a spoiler.
Okay. We could be a little looser on spoiler stuff. I mean, this is just kind of.
There's
our
a
thoughts.
character that seems all American
Does he? Does he seem all American?
in my picture. In my
I mean,
head.
he kind of could only have happened in America.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I guess.
Okay. Very American setting. Yeah, no, you're right. But no, it's set in America, and the only time I directly say that
What
is
state is your favorite to have it? What state is it in?
they start East Coast and end up
I don't know what that is.
somewhere
is
in
that
the middle.
Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Pennsylvania to Delaware.
You know what? I think it starts in Pennsylvania.
And it goes all the way to like Arizona or something crazy.
Somewhere in the middle. There's just got to be a big desert. I didn't really decide. And I also,
Texas.
part of
Texas
me
is where.
just thinks maybe the desert kind of just happened there.
Mm.
It just, there's a desert that kind of just happened somewhere else in the book, but it's a little different. Okay. Hayden, are you? He hasn't said, no, you haven't said anything for a long. It's just been me and
There's
Ari.
been spoilers, and I've been trying to disconnect.
No.
Hayden,
That's
you're just
no
doing a
excuse.
puzzle. You're just doing a puzzle.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, so
Ask him a question directly.
Yeah. Okay.
it's okay.
Hayden.
Hey, no, guys, don't bully him. He's severely autistic.
He's
and
not.
He's trying
He's-
his best.
I personally.
You don't have to say anything. We're just going through a list.
I really liked the book.
Yeah, who's your favorite character so far?
So for
The boy.
There's only 3, I think. Technically, Cricket,
No.
Glub, and the boat
I
boy.
liked Cricket's
The boat.
I liked Cricket's friends.
Cricket's friends? Oh, you mean like the people other than? Or wait, oh yeah.
Who are mentioned in one sentence in passing?
Yeah. Really cool.
Actually, you know what? In the very first draft of the book, they all showed up and they all also died, and Glub watched them get squashed and zapped with a bug zapper. And it was actually really cool because I had the fly when he got zapped, his eyes like popped out, and Glub was like, "Ew." Oh, okay. So, the original chapter was a lot more violent and also vulgar, and I changed up a lot of the intensity of that. But some people would still
Because you were
say,
in angsty
yeah,
middle school.
yep, and you could tell, and now you
That's really funny.
can only tell a little bit. Now it's just like an aftertaste, I hope. So the next thing I want to talk about, maybe one of the most important themes in the book, is the stars and their meaning to the text. So I would consider that not a theme, but it's a huge image, like a huge symbol
They're
in the
there
book.
a lot.
They're a symbol. It's probably the biggest symbol in my book. So I actually had something on. Oh yeah, page 13 is where Glub is thinking about the stars. It's the first page in the book, and I had a lot of fun writing this. And would you believe, Ari, that in my first draft of the book, the stars weren't really mentioned at all, except for just like imagery?
I can because I read it.
You didn't read my book. You read part of the first chapter.
No, I mean, like that's what I'm saying. I don't remember the name stars.
I love you.
But like now when you read it, stars are mentioned just so much, and it's like impossible to avoid them.
That's really
It's
cool.
one of my favorite things to write about, actually, because I think they're so pretty. Which you can tell if you read my book.
Read
So
his
do we
book.
have, Hayden, what do you, because you haven't read this. And I don't even know if Ari really got what stars meant to the book. But Hayden, what do you think they mean? Just from like Glub kind of wondering about it.
Choices, maybe.
I shouldn't have singled Hayden out. I should have asked you guys broadly.
Well,
So what do you guys think the stars mean?
It could
You're
be-
also allowed to talk to each other.
I'm thinking.
I was gonna say like reflection.
Well,
I don't know.
wait, what?
Like they think. It's always like deep in thought and then there's the stars.
then why can't it be choices?
And the stars are beautiful. What does
Is that
this
the-
all mean?
Is that what your inner,
what does it
is
mean?
that what your inner monologue sounds like?
Yeah.
And then there were the
Is it-
stars,
is it
and they
hope?
were beautiful. Okay, Hayden, what do you think?
Maybe hope.
I mean, when you see the
He
stars
seems
in the
pretty
moon,
happy
you
when
probably
he
just think
see-
about
he did
turning
look at it.
wolf.
I
right?
wouldn't say he was happy. I would say he was longing. He's longing for something else because he's
Of
going
course you
through
would.
he's going through all these options of what they could
Oh,
be.
we could use our new word we learned, yearning. Right, Hayden?
He's yearning. He's yearning right now for
Why
some.
you say it's a new word we learned?
Because you didn't know what it meant and I had to tell you.
I couldn't remember.
That's insane.
I didn't know the actual definition of it.
I yearn.
He said, I don't think I've done that.
I don't know if I have.
Yearning? Just like wanting.
Yeah, I could.
I've never wanted, only needed.
Yeah, I only needed. I need
pizza. I need it.
I yearn.
I yearn for it. Okay, but I keep saying I gotta cut that out of my vocabulary.
That's okay.
So, that's what I could sell.
So,
I have so many
do
filler
you
words.
have what the stars mean, or is it just up for interpretation, like everyone can decide? Kind of?
No, I mean, you can do that if you want, or if you like your version better than mine, but I do kind of have something that we get at the end. Glub at the end finds his own meaning, but I don't know if that's my
Is
meaning.
it like just trying to find meaning in things? People always go to like
honestly
something bigger
and
than them.
it was tough for me, but I think stars just are, they're symbolic of meaning in this book. Because when Glub's thinking about it, he cycles through thinking about, like, maybe they're angels, maybe there's something beautiful, maybe there's something horrifying, maybe they don't mean anything, maybe they're just burning balls of gas. And I think that's a lot of the outlooks to look at meaning. Some people think meaning is terrifying, to think that we have something, we hold something in, like, in a universe where, like, it feels so hard to find meaning, to think that we could have meaning is scary. Because it means what you do matters, and a lot of people aren't proud of what they've done, and
I
that's
think
and I think
exciting.
and I think that's what Glub is like. I think he's not proud of what his meaning is, so he's afraid of meaning. But a lot of people can find meaning beautiful. You know, we live and we die, but death gives life meaning, and I think that's a really beautiful way to look at life. Or a lot of people think there's no meaning, and I think that's when he says about maybe they're just burning balls of gas. And then,
like nonchalant losers.
Yeah, and then at the end, he's like, what he decides on at in this chapter is he doesn't think they mean anything. He thinks that they're like a lie that people are told so they can feel better about no meaning. So that's his decision at the end.
I thought he decided he didn't know.
He decides that he doesn't. Oh wait, you're right. Wait,
He doesn't know, but I think that he's.
It says it. Where is it? Oh, yeah. There's a part of Glub wondered if stars were only lies told by others to make you feel warm and hopeful. So that's just another thing he's considering. And then he just decides that he doesn't know. So yeah, you're right, Ari. Sorry. I misinterpreted my own bug. So yeah, keep stars in mind as you're reading and listening to this. They're very important and they show up a lot.
Mm-hmm. And if any of you are wondering about meaning, crack open the good book.
Yeah, absolutely. I was very open to chapter 0 about being a Christian, and
Chapter 0?
that's what I called the first episode.
Oh.
Just like
Okay.
just like part 0, and it's just me going through like all the stuff. Yep.
Just so you guys know, I did the cover art.
Yeah, it's
But
beautiful.
please don't judge me.
I should have mentioned that. Oh, so Ari is my cover artist, and Hayden is my manager.
I'll never think.
So he handles the business aspect of creativity, which is why he has nothing to say right now.
He's playing with toys, but it's okay.
It's actually very hurtful.
I'm listening.
This isn't something you listen. You aren't listening to a podcast. You are trying to.
No, honestly, I like it. I like it this way. It's like, you guys know the Brook and Jubal show, and how there's that one guy that just laughs
Absolutely
in the background?
not.
It was on TikTok for like a year.
Okay, guess who doesn't have TikTok?
Welcome to Brook and Jubal in the morning. For real?
Is that like the Good Mythical Morning?
No.
Because I don't know
It's
what
a
that
radio
really
talk
is
show.
either.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It doesn't exist anymore.
Sorry.
Why doesn't it exist?
Brook and Jubal had a falling out.
No!
Is that real?
Yes. It's
Is it a girl and boy or boy and boy?
boy and girl.
Boy. Well, that's what I freaking said.
You said
Girl and a boy, and he said a boy and a boy. Or no, wait.
Guys, rewind and tell us who's right in the comments.
Were they dating?
No. I don't think.
Maybe one of them wanted to.
Why are you turning your face into a chipmunk?
I'm just thinking.
Okay, so another thing I want to talk about, and this shows up also a lot in my book, is kind of giving concepts and places souls and a voice. And here we see that in the night.
What?
I understand.
Wait.
So
Oh. Okay.
Glub talks to the empty air of a cold night, and it talks back to him.
Like the places, not as characters, but like as.
But absolutely as characters. They have agendas.
Well, I guess if they
They have
talk, they're
thoughts.
kind of like.
They have agendas, thoughts, and they're given.
Is the knight like the boogeyman from Rise of the Guardians?
No, it's the
'Cause
wind.
I don't
it's
think
just
it was
the wind.
nice,
It's
was it?
Glub. And
Or no,
even with
actually,
Glub,
they were nice.
Glub is a characterized bug. Cricket's a characterized bug, and then the knight is the wind as a character, right? So that's something that comes up a lot. What do you guys think about that?
That's kind of cool.
I like it. You're my little metaphorical man, I,
I don't know
guess.
how I would. I don't know how
No,
I'd
it's
deal-
good. It's good. It's beautiful.
I don't know how to deal later in the story because I haven't read that far. But
Oh, Hayden's puzzle fell apart.
You are an artist. Hayden, are you falling apart?
no, my puzzle did. Stop.
Rewind sound. Did you just call me an artist?
Yeah.
Thank you, Ari. That means a lot.
Well, I already texted you that.
I've never been called an artist. I've never been called an author before.
You're an author. Yes.
I've never been called that before. Just a terrorist.
I'm not an author. I'm a writer.
I
I think somebody thinks that somewhere.
On the
Well, I've heard I'm not an author. I'm a novelist.
Well, that's interesting.
Or like I'm not a writer. I'm a novelist. Because a lot of people think writer like journalist.
No,
I think
they
that's
don't.
absolutely. I've heard that
Oh, interesting.
from
You ever
like-
think about if your canine teeth had venom in them and you could spit them in your
No.
'Cause I just put my tooth in my straw and I was like, what if I could spit straight venom in?
Can we call this episode Spitting
Anyways,
Straight Venom?
is our glubs poisonous?
What? Glub is not poisonous.
No, right, because you ate cicadas and you're fine.
Some bugs you shouldn't eat.
That's what I was gonna say. I was actually gonna ask a question.
Guys, we're so...
Oh no, wait, no. Plug. Alex also sells blacksmithing.
Not yet.
Not
Don't
yet.
advertise something from that I'm not ready for.
Alex is a blacksmith.
And eventually...
Blacksmith, one word, sorry.
I don't know how to say it.
The three dots.
The ... But I use it, as like to kind of cadence.
Is it between time or just like,
okay.
thoughts?
I use it really loosely in this book, but I've kind of streamlined it in my next book, and I even do ... return ... And what I'm using it for, not in this book. This book is different, but in my book I'm writing now, it's one for time, one for place, and then one for switching perspective. So
And
if there's
this is
three,
just like-
it's all three.
It's just to break things
But for
apart.
this, it's just to break things up. It's like when I felt like hitting return and starting a new chapter, I needed an in between for that. Like this is still the chapter, but I don't want to just indent. I hit it with a return ... return indent.
So you have 2 female characters in this book and 20 male characters?
2.5.
Huh?
2.5.
2.5. Who's the half?
Cricket.
Cricket. I was counting her.
Troy Bob's one.
That
Troy Bob's one.
third one doesn't
June.
count. Nope, that one doesn't count either.
Together they count as one.
So,
Plus Larry's mom killed herself.
you struggle to write female characters.
Yeah, because I'm a male, and you're supposed to write what you know.
Maybe you should just...
Don't worry, I have like way more women in my next book.
There's so many women
But
you could ask.
But so here's the thing. I can't write from a perspective of a woman because I've never been a woman before.
Well, you don't have to make the woman the first character.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing with my next
Or
book.
you could try something and be like, Ari, is this weird?
But listen,
And it'll be like,
This-
my beautiful
it
locks
didn't-
are flowing in the wind, and
Shh.
all of a sudden,
Quiet,
I get
quiet.
insecure.
What? Is
I
that what
don't
it's like to
know.
be a woman?
No, it's not.
Okay.
That's how I think you think.
No, but in this book, I felt like I could kind of get away with it because there's a very small cast of characters, and it's not like surprising if there's only like 2 women.
So the character of Cricket, we don't really get very deep into the
Do
character.
you want to
of
go
Cricket.
into that? I have a lot more to talk about.
No, I'm just saying.
Well, I did want to ask you guys, what did you think about the formatting? Because I do a lot of weird formatting stuff. Was it hard to follow?
I think the formatting's fine.
I think it was fun. I think that's my favorite part of it is freaking
But I just
formatting.
think that when I read it, I always set like a timer for myself, and it was always before I ordered food.
Mhm.
So sometimes I was hangry reading your book, so I missed a couple of things. So I'm gonna have to reread
You
your.
definitely should reread because there's even been some edits since you read
Yeah, I was.
it. Are you rereading as we go? I think you should.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Not just skimming?
Well, this
You're
one I
just-
skimmed because it's bug love.
didn't like this chapter.
I wouldn't say I didn't like it. I just thought it was so
I'm
funny.
cutting that out.
It was so funny. He's a bug love, but I think it's important.
So
It's really important for the rest of
There's
the
a
book.
romance subplot in this book, but this isn't that. This is just like I needed them to have a strong bond, and I thought if Glub could kind of get a little taste of love and maybe have that torn away, that'd be another thing he could reason out. Because this chapter ends with him again reasoning out why he gets to treat others terribly and do terrible things just because he's been hurt, and that's kind of where he's at right now. His girlfriend gets murdered, and he decides he's going to start killing people and eating them and turning into a giant bug.
Interesting. Have you ever thought about making a book where
It's
there
only
is
women?
a bug that's poisonous and it bites a human, and it's like Boris the boy, and Boris gets really small? No, stay with me.
Boris the boy, Glub the bug and Boris the boy.
No, he gets really small to kill the bugs instead of getting big to kill the boys.
What are you talking about?
Just thinking about all the perspectives.
I love it. I love where your head's at. So the next thing we did talk about format overall. I do a lot of indenting, double indenting.
That's
You know.
fine.
And-
At least
and a
you
lot
put
of, like-
periods in your
So
sentences.
when I have multiple indents in a row, that's because I was like, oh, these lines are like especially poetic, and I think it'd help if you read it kind of like poetry. Because this book is, I think, technically an epic. It's written sort of in verse at a couple points. I'd count it as an epic.
Okay.
I don't even know if you know what that means. Don't
Like,
worry.
epic.
Honestly, don't even worry
Remember
about
the
it.
movie Epic?
Don't want to talk about that right
Okay,
now.
sorry.
It's okay.
It's also about bugs, though.
Isn't it about birds?
Well,
about little
same
people.
size.
You're making my neck hurt. So what were we saying? Oh yeah, format. I thought it was cool. I think that's my favorite thing about this book is how
Your favorite thing about this book is the format?
how it complements the writing.
Oh, okay.
It feels like it feels kind of unique, and I think this is a pretty unique book. Not even to toot my own horn. I feel like that's also part of the reason I couldn't get it published traditionally is because
It's a good book.
it's not what it's on the market at all. It's not what really right now. I feel like what's super in is romantasy stuff. That's not what this is. It does start with bug love,
Romantasy?
romance fantasy.
Oh, that
It's
makes
porn.
sense.
Oh, like icebreakers? Or
That's not romantasy. That's just
Well, because hockey's not actually a real sport.
Yeah. Just like Canadians. They're not
Yeah.
real.
Girls and boys don't play hockey together.
we're taking
kind
our
of thing.
stances now, and they're against Canadians and ice hockey. Here's another thing I wanted to talk about. It's on page 14.
Is your book fantasy?
Yeah, high fantasy.
I'll get that.
I think high fantasy is just when it's very blatant magic.
Mm.
Low fantasy is when it's like
Like when the page blew over. What? How did that happen? It could be
Beetlejuice.
magic or it could be the wind.
Would that be Beetlejuice or is that just Ghost?
what?
It was just the wind.
I forget what the actual definitions are, but I'm pretty sure mine fit high fantasy better.
I would never want to read low fantasy.
It can be really fun. It's like gritty
Like
fantasy.
Gregor?
I like Dracula by Bram Stoker.
Gregor is high fantasy, absolutely 100%.
But
Is there magic? I haven't watched it.
Dude, giant bugs and bats under New York City, I think, is magic.
I'm pretty sure it's based off
And
evolution.
he becomes like a master sword fighter at like 11 years old. I think that's magic.
I mean, it's realistic if you think about 11 years is a long time, and if you start training as
No, he's like 11 years old.
an infant.
I don't. But that's how it happens. Okay, but on page 14, let's see, where is this? It's when he's talking to Cricket, and he's thinking about how he's not confident at all. There's a mention of, I want to find this line because I really liked it.
Thank you. Nice puzzle.
If he looked into a pool of black water, all that ever looked back was a coward. An angry coward. He hated himself. He hated cowards. That's one of the lines I added in. I don't know if you read that. If he looked into
It sounds like
a
you're
black
writing,
pool
but
of
I don't
water-
know if I read it.
Yeah, because I added that in post.
Then no.
But that's
That's good.
actually reflected at the end as well. So
we
I
can't
just
talk about the end.
what?
Can't talk about
Well, no,
the
I
end.
just thought I'd bring that up. So
Oh.
because that's like a really short kind of little side note.
Magical.
Oh.
Not really bad at that.
Moonbeam ice cream. Taking
Oh,
off your
yeah.
sunscreen?
Blue jeans.
Blue jeans.
Can that be your
I
intro?
feel so.
Oh, let us know what you think.
mystical,
Let us know.
magical.
Let us know what you think of our intro.
Oh.
In 5 words. And scramble the words. That's not what it was.
No, it wasn't. You're
Why
right.
did I get
So
deaf
the next thing I wanted to talk about was the first interaction with Cricket, and we can kind of glaze over that because we've talked about it a lot.
Yeah. It
so
was just he was nervous.
He works up the courage to
He
talk
was a
to
boy,
her.
she was a girl.
It's really awkward and embarrassing and very stiff. And then
and
she's
she
like,
feels bad.
and she feels bad for him, and she's like, "Let's hang out again." The next thing is use of dirty words. So I use 1 or 2 dirty words in this first chapter.
In the first chapter?
I think
Do you?
which one he sees her. It's like
Oh, I
he was-
see one.
He was damned in that instant.
Ooh.
I don't really consider that as a bad word. A lot of people do. Damn.
I try not to use any bad words,
And-
genuinely.
So
I used all the words in Shrek, so I think. that's
Except,
okay.
like, poop.
I
That's
don't
not a bad
I
word.
don't hurl insults, right? Because that's unbiblical to hurl insults. What I do is when
You
I'm
spit
writing.
them.
So I spit them. Yes. No. When I'm writing, sometimes for impact, I'll have a character say a bad word, or I'll use like "damn" in a description because I'm less using it as like, "Oh, damn it, I hit my toe," and more like, "This is like a damned thing. This is like a bad, cursed thing that should be cursed by God," because that's what the word "damn" means. Damnation is like going to hell, and
I mean, yeah.
but it can
that's-
also
that's
just be.
kind of
But
a
also, the
gray
word
area.
"damn" is like, oh, that was a damning mistake. Like it's sealing something over. It's just a word. I don't really that you can use it as a curse word.
Okay, nobody's fighting you right now.
Dad,
But you anticipate it.
yeah, and also, I know Dad really isn't into that, and I think "damn" is really the only curse word I use, other than Larry and Wyatt, who we haven't met yet, have a brief exchange where they say the B word, which I don't like to say, but that was just to showcase the intense
The
emotions.
BA
of
or
the scene.
BI?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Ooh.
you can't.
I know,
like,
and I
censor-
can't even say that because that's gendered, so I can't even say that one.
The other one you get. Well, I guess you can't say the other one either.
Sorry.
So
I
there's.
don't know. There's a difference between just cursing because you're like, ooh, I'm cursing.
I don't do it for the
and
heck
like
of it.
you're writing it into the characters to make them more
Mhm.
real, kind
Yeah.
of in a sense.
And I'm writing it into the descriptions to make
Because
it more real.
people curse.
Hmm. Yeah. So my book's not 100% clean. I'd give it a PG-13 rating.
Yeah.
Except for the ending might be R. Especially now.
Uh,
You gotta reread
really?
the ending. It gets like,
I don't think it's that bad.
you gotta reread it. I completely changed. I
My
even changed the
favorite
chapter's name.
part.
No, it's better. Like I put the intensity up, and then we can cut this out. Hayden, you should close your ears. Scorpion with like all these arms and faces. and-
Back to the
All right,
episode.
back to the episode right here. We talked about some spoiler
I
stuff.
never knew you had a stutter.
Back to the episode. So we talked about dirty words, and I
Like-
use them for emphasis and impact. I don't use them because I like to use them, and I don't think it's good or God honoring, but I do it anyways because artistic integrity is really important to me, and I think God wouldn't care. Great. So now, colors is a symbol. Ari, you've read my book. I want you to think back to some of the colors and tell me what you think they are and what they mean. Because that's another big symbol. It's the stars and then colors, and then sometimes there's colorful stars.
Well,
Well.
I can go to the cover
Yeah, okay.
because you told me certain colors
Those are
to
just,
use.
so the really important ones are in this
Almost
book.
every character has like a kind of a color,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm. The really important ones in this book, I'd say, are
Mom.
yellow, white, green, purple, and then red.
That's a lot of colors.
That's 5. So
Yeah.
what do you think yellow means?
Oh, jeez.
Just think of the character that's associated with,
I
and
don't
kind of what's his vibe.
remember. I don't remember which one's for which person.
Very yellow.
He's yellow.
Mhm.
Is it because he's happy?
No.
No.
Okay. Well, how about white?
Well, what about Glub? Glub is green.
Mhm. What do you think he is?
I just thought that was because he was a bug.
Mm.
Or greedy. He's greedy.
No. Green's a good one. And
Green
he's also
is,
black. He's
green
black and
is
green.
good.
Green is black. And,
Red is
Glub
bad.
Glub is black and green. And if
Blue.
you-
Is
if
there
you-
blue?
Yeah,
Blue's good.
kind of. Red can be both.
Red is bad.
No.
Nope.
There's
Every
two-
movie ever. Every movie
actually, there's
ever.
two reds. I only really talk about one of them in this book. And,
Green is love?
and black is guilt, regret, or just, feeling down.
That makes sense.
And Glub has those two conflicting things in him. They all have sort of like a virtue or a feeling or idea associated.
Yeah. I
And then
know.
they
It's just been so long since
And
I
then,
read it.
in addition to that, there's an ability that ties in with it, and that's kind of how I've worked my magic system.
Ability.
Like in this one. Yep. All right. I don't think really anything comes up yet, so I'm gonna leave it there.
And now, Alex, if you were a color, what color
but
would
colors
you
are
be
important, and they all
why?
have things associated with
It'd be
them.
yellow.
Well, if you were a color.
In this
Yeah.
book,
Yeah, no, just in general. But also maybe in the book.
I feel like I'd be green.
You'd be a
Yellow.
green for good. Hayden, what color would you be and
I
why?
also could be blue. Blue is truth.
Don't just say your favorite
Blue
color.
is truth, by the way.
Blue- okay.
I'd be gray.
That's just your favorite color. Why would you be gray?
So gray is actually the only one in my book that means nothing.
Hayden,
White
you would
White
be
is like
you would
grit.
be pink because you're wonderful. And pink is
White-
like pink is love.
Magic.
All right, I want to break this down for you.
Okay, break
Because
it down.
white and yellow
break
are-
what the colors mean.
White and yellow are pretty much the same.
Let's go in
Yellow-
rainbowlical order.
Think of Larry.
With red.
Okay, what's Larry's whole thing? His whole thing is that when he makes a decision, he's resolved in it. Yellow is resolve.
Yellow is resolve.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's history.
White is grit or determination. It's like the same thing. And that's,
Determination.
I'm probably gonna have to cut a lot of this out because it's spoiler stuff.
True.
And
Let's
I
talk
like-
about
and I like
it
it being
later.
hinted
Let's talk
at.
about it later then.
Okay, great. We'll talk about the colors as they come up. Right now, we
But
don't.
back to
Right?
the episode.
But back to the episode. But so right now, the only colors we see are green and cricket pink a little bit for like half a second, and it doesn't.
Is it because she's a girl?
No.
My
It's-
favorite
it's
color
hope.
is pink, but not every color favorite. Maybe
Pink is
not.
hope, and I think it's because Glub sees hope in her, and he sees hope for himself in her.
Aww.
And green is love. We see a little bit of love, but it's also that bitterness with the
Bug
black.
love.
There's a lot of bug love.
Bug
in this chapter.
love.
Okay. Small time
Glub
jump.
and cricket
and-
sitting in a tree.
Cricket. Okay, so there's a little time jump where Cricket dies off screen. And
Screen.
actually, I think Hayden first reading this said, "So wait, did Cricket die?" You're like, "Wait, Glub's girlfriend died?"
Well, yeah, when you first read the original version.
No, that was this time.
Does it?
You came up to me and said,
Why
"So
did I
wait."
say that?
I said, "Do you have any questions about it?" You're like, "So did she die?" She definitely dies.
I think I asked when she died. I was trying to
Cricket
figure
is dead.
Well, she dies off screen though.
Okay, 'cause I
How old
wondering
was
if there
she?
was a scene I just missed somehow.
a couple months, like
What's
this summer.
what is that in human years?
Old enough. Glub is way older than most bugs. Because that's another thing. He
Oh,
came up
no.
out of the earth and then he didn't die off with everything
So,
else. either.
how long do crickets live, guys?
I think like they can live a couple years.
So she was like a teenager, bruh.
I mean,
Maybe full
Glub was
grown,
probably
I
in
don't
the
know.
20s.
Glub was 20 years old.
Realistically, in cicada years, he was probably like a couple hundred years old. Because he lived like
Was he like falling apart, or was he
No,
still like
he looked the
spiffy?
same.
He was still new.
he was preserved.
Is it because he was already magical?
Mhm.
Mm.
Don't ask me what Glub is
So-
because I'm not sure yet.
What he is like?
I think he
he's
might-
just a cicada.
I
He's a
think
bug.
he might just be a bug. And
I was
honestly,
think-
that's okay.
I was thinking like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
He didn't get mutagened. That's not what the green is. It's not.
By the
green
way,
is not mutagen.
you guys didn't ask, but if I was a color, I would be pink because pink is my favorite color. And you said it means hope, and I have the most
I
hope
feel that. I
a
feel
lot
that.
than a lot of people. I'm so hopeful. You know why? Because I have Jesus Christ.
I think Hayden hasn't found his color yet. That's why he's stuck on gray.
I think he's green
I
because
think
he's.
tan is driver's license.
Actually, I'd say Hayden is hope too.
No.
You guys are a couple pink fellas.
No.
But back to the
I
episode.
almost hit a fawn with my car the other day.
Your car.
Hope everything turned out fine. Fine.
You didn't
No,
almost
I didn't
it.
hit the fawn, but I did get sprayed by a
Are
skunk.
you kidding me, right, Meow?
Meow.
I'm just a kitty
Why don't we
cat.
all do our best to make a meow? Hayden?
I'll meow like my cat. I'll meow like my cat.
What's your most alpha meow?
If you were the leader of the lion pack, roar. Okay.
Hayden did hand gestures. Yeah, cricket dies off screen. I already say this, page 17. So
Okay, so he
We can
drained
skip
the
that.
boy of his soul.
we're gonna get to that in a second.
That's so messed
We're
up.
gonna get to that in a second.
Sorry.
I want to say Glub's eldritch nature. So
Eldritch.
Yeah.
Isn't that
I try not to throw in that
that's
word. a ton.
nerd speak.
It is nerd speak. It means like mysterious and magical and weird.
Isn't that from Adventure Time?
That's the lich.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
No.
Elder.
But it's very like eldritch is like very tentacly, magical, freaky, and scary. And that's kind of what Glub is. He's very freaky and scary. And we already talked about this. Black ichor versus green light. It represents the struggle within Glub. This guilt he's holding and trying to hold back, and this feeling of love he has, and that he had stripped away from him. Then, the boy, and then the soul drain, my thoughts, is the next bullet. So the boy, I first want to say he was a self-insert.
I know.
He is me. Maybe when I was a little younger, probably when I was writing
You were
this.
the boy in the bug.
I was just a boy.
Squashed and getting squashed. But squishing as well.
Because I used to, but it's mostly just because I used to
Wait,
kill.
is that what he does though? Does
When
he
we
step
had-
on her?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
he smears her.
Yep.
Drags the foot.
Ew, a cricket.
It sounds like the do the roar.
Oh my god! If we do an audio thing, I'm gonna soundbite that, and that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna squish. Ew, a cricket.
Do the roar.
Because then Glub kills him, and that's wrong.
Guys, the deer keep looking at me.
I'm glad you think that. I love how
It
Hayden-
was wrong. Two wrongs don't make a right. Guys, if somebody ever kills someone you care about, don't kill them back.
Actually, I think you're fully fine to kill them back.
I think
Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. No, that's
Life
wrong.
for a life.
No!
I think it depends on the situation. If they killed them right in front of you, go
you
for
you
it.
got full rights.
But
you know.
if it's been 15 years, they got out of prison.
I mean, there's a lot of people
but
that
I will
have-
say,
Okay.
won't make you feel better. They're both gone now.
I would just disable them.
You could have made friends with this person and like traded out.
have you
Yeah,
heard about
yeah,
that?
well, because I was going to say...
the lady
okay,
who
go ahead.
befriended, like I think it was the lady who befriended like her daughter's murder and just got murdered afterwards.
Yeah, I kind of didn't like that.
Well,
Okay, but
Bet she went to
we're not talking about that lady's murder right now.
it's so
okay,
sad.
I was going to say something, but it's not important.
Like Free Diddy.
What? Did you say back to hell?
I said I was going to say something, but it's not
You
important.
said something about hell.
I didn't say that. I was
Oh, yeah.
actually going to say something about heaven.
We'll talk about heaven later. But I do want to talk about the soul drain. My thoughts. Personally, I
okay.
don't think you can have your soul drained from your body. I don't think that's how souls work.
This is a book.
In the context of my book, it's absolutely how souls work.
Oh, because I thought his special power is just to store them inside, and that's why he gets bigger, is because he like collects
That's
the
a
souls.
spoiler for both Hayden and the book.
But
What?
you literally said that. He got big after he sucked the soul.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was like a metaphor. I thought he just like ate the boy and just like, oh no, he sucked his soul. And it was like,
Oh, he eats the boy, and it makes him big and
He
strong.
doesn't eat the boy.
so he
That
He
would
just
doesn't
take way
eat the
too
boy.
long. What he does
I
is
guess that would take a
is
long
okay.
time.
So what he's doing is all these colors. No, this is fine. You can hear this.
No.
Okay, well it's fine. So like he's pretty much taking the virtue and the essence of this boy out, and when he's done, the boy turns to dust and drifts away. But it says that at the end of the chapter.
That's really sad.
That's literally how the chapter ends.
No. Ashes to
And he was bigger.
ashes.
He realized
Dust to dust.
hardly smaller than the boy had been. I think I had that originally.
I think you did.
And the
'cause
boy-
I think I read it.
And the boy was gone like ash after a fire. He blew away into the east winds. They would carry him out to the sea eventually.
That's where on earth does it say that?
Right at the end of the book, or the chapter.
It says, Glub remembered now.
That's
Ash does not
the
revert.
line right before that.
He was bigger, he realized. Smaller than the boy had been. Hardly. Oh.
And then after that it says, Glub remembered now. Ash was not rebirth. It was the end. They would all end in ashes and dusts. They would all end in the desert. So that's how the chapter ends, and that's foreshadowing the end of the book. And I think it's cool because, like, how the heck would Glub know that? Originally, actually, when I was writing this, Glub was also kind of psychic.
But back to the episode.
That was fine for the episode
Oh.
because he's not anymore, so it's not a spoiler.
Well, no, like now I have something
I'm
that
gonna
I
keep
can
that in
say
there. I'm gonna-
because we keep drifting away.
Oh, so
I'm
you're
just
trying to get
like-
us on task
No,
again.
like so it doesn't like random cuts. So like they say, oh, okay.
But yeah, I did have that as the last bullet is Glub's reflection and premonition on page 19, which is what I just read, and he's reflecting on some of the things because he's talking about like what are fire and what are ashes earlier as well, and he's thinking that ashes may be rebirth.
Does he ever stop to think, wow, I just killed a boy and that's probably bad?
Actually, no, that's kind of a plot point that comes up in a
no.
little bit.
Glub,
It's like-
it is not good to not have any remorse.
Well,
Can we put Glub
what
on?
he's doing? Put Glub on the line. No, but just a quick side note. What he's doing is he's not giving himself time to think about it. The more he kills, the less he's trying to think about it.
He just doesn't try.
He's just trying to store it all away, and because if he stops, he's gonna feel all the guilt. But if he keeps going and doesn't think, like we're in this far, let's keep going.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have remorse
Hayden,
for it.
if you
He's not allowing
had
himself to feel
voice
remorse.
Glub
What would he
for
sound like?
the hit TV series, can you please say into the speaker what
And-
Glub would sound like?
And
Can you
just
say
so
his
know,
most popular line? I'm going to eat you.
I'm going to eat you now.
No, everyone do their voice. Everyone
No,
know.
I just want to quickly say that if we do a live action of the movie, I refuse to have anyone else except Jenna Ortega play Glub. And sorry, it won't.
No,
look-
Chris Pratt could totally do justice.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Okay, Chris Pratt or Jenna Ortega, you're gonna voice Glub. But I will say he's not
We
going to
know
look
you're
like
listening.
you. He's not going to look like you. He's just going to sound like you. Probably a little echoey, so you know he's big.
You could give them their eyes.
Hey, it's me.
Give Glub their eyes.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Can you imagine a... Okay.
I'm just gonna.
Okay, give us your Glub voice.
Give us
First
your Glub
off,
voice.
have you ever seen the Jim Carrey fish?
No.
No.
There was okay, so it was a movie that got canceled, but they were using a fish, but they used Jim Carrey's voice, and they were like, guys, we're paying for Jim Carrey, we might as well use his face. So they CGI'd his face onto a fish, and I saw it, and I was like, no wonder that movie got canceled. It was the worst thing.
Okay,
ever.
Hayden, give us your Glub voice if you were Glub.
No, you first.
No. He has to be last because he actually knows.
Oh, okay, your turn then.
What his hit line is, I'm gonna eat you, and I'm going to say it as Glub. I'm gonna eat you.
So already fails the audition.
I'm gonna eat you.
Why are we adding a little hat? Why are we adding a little hat?
Oh, the hit TV series is an anime.
I'm gonna eat you.
I'm gonna eat you.
I genuinely
gonna
think
eat you.
I think Glub the Bug would work best animated, not in anime, but animated.
Like it's Ash Ketchum.
I'm gonna eat you.
I'm gonna eat you.
Gotta eat them all.
Gotta eat them all.
I'm gonna eat you. Is that what you do?
No, I think he just sounds kind of normal, like a normal person. Like I'm gonna eat you. He wouldn't
No,
sound excited.
He doesn't sound like you.
I'm gonna eat you now.
He sounds like our little
Mob.
sister.
I'm thinking.
He sounds like Mob from Mob Psycho 100.
I'm thinking more like.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of
One
Robert
of those
Downey
like
Jr. or
soft,
Tropical Thunder.
soft
Zombie.
voices, but like
I'm gonna eat you now.
Did you guys ever watch Tropic
Glub
Thunder?
is. You said he's like 100 years old. He's still prepubescent.
No.
He's
He's like
still
a couple of
prepubescent.
years old.
His
Maybe-
voice never changed.
He didn't. Bugs don't go through puberty.
Well, like just you
Wait,
know,
did-
in terms.
Oh, my little sister's here. She was peeking in the window.
So should
Alright,
we do
so
final thoughts?
We did. Yeah.
'Cause,
No. We actually did hit all the bullet points. So
It was
I,
a short chapter. It was a good chapter.
Thank you.
The
I-
next chapter is.
And I know you don't really think that, but thank you. I would love to hear questions and reflections now. Hayden, do you have any questions? Please think of some.
So he
burning
actually
with
did eat
answers.
that boy. So did they just leave the corpse behind, or did
Cutting
like
that
something
out.
happen?
No,
So-
he did not eat the boy.
Now, since
We just
Hayden-
went over that. He
Hayden-
turned to
well,
dust.
No, because Hayden's repeatedly stepped out, and
No, I'm asking an actual question. Like,
Yeah.
what happens to the body? Does it just look normal?
well, it says it at the end of the chapter.
He
This
goes
is
to
Glub
dust.
thinking. He was bigger, he realized, hardly smaller than the boy had been, and the boy was gone now. Like ash after a fire, he blew away into the east winds. They would carry him out to the sea eventually.
Okay,
So he leaves a husk behind.
So
It's like he
is
he drains the moisture.
so it's just dry, like, and it just like floats away.
And-
Does he like vacuum? Like
I was wondering how it worked.
I think it says a mosquito-like appendage, so think of it like a straw, I guess. You know, slurping
That's
slurps the soul out.
Yeah, I was thinking like he drank the boy.
Kind of, yeah.
And then so he just drinks like moisture and soul. That's kind of cool.
Your soul is actually stored in the water.
It's stored in the
content
bladder.
of
It's
your
stored in
body.
your bladder.
Nope.
It's stored in your blood. Soul's stored in
So,
your blood.
Ari, do you have any questions?
I think I asked them all.
I have another one afterwards.
Hayden, go ahead.
Okay, so it was Glub smarter than the average bug, or the other bugs are just really smart?
That's another thing I kind of talked on earlier. Not earlier today, but like in the original chapter. I did so much rambling in the original chapter, over-explaining. And that's what this podcast is for. This is here to over-explain my book. So Glub thinks, not actively, but subconsciously, that he is smarter than the other bugs and they just wouldn't get him. He thinks, I'm the only one plagued with consciousness, but he's not.
So they are conscious, and he's just smarter.
I'd say a good portion of them.
But is he smarter than them still, or is
No.
he just so he's like
He's just more emotional and magically
He's
inclined.
your average bug.
He's yeah.
Glub is your average bug.
In fact, I'd say he's probably less intelligent. I don't think
Plagued
Cricket would
with
have gone on a murder
angst.
race. All right, Hayden, predictions.
predictions?
Predictions
this
for the
chapter.
whole book or for the next chapter?
I don't think you could do a prediction for the whole book.
I'll try the prediction for the whole book.
I'll predict the whole book.
Yeah, Hayden, predict the whole book. What, at the very least, what do you think is going to be kind of Glub's arc?
I think Glub's just gonna try to kill everything. And I think that in the book,
Lean closer, because absolutely no one can hear you.
I think that Glub tries to kill everyone, and I like to imagine that poor child's parents are gonna be so upset.
Oh, I actually.
You think there's going to be a scene
And
with
I
the
will say
parents?
this too: in the original draft, in this chapter, there was a scene where he kills the mom and dad too.
Ooh.
The mom starts screaming like, "Oh!"
I also
And
predict.
then the
there's
dad
not
comes at
anymore.
him with a garden trowel.
I also
It
hope
was
that.
kinda fun to
I
write,
also
but
hope
it
that
wasn't
eats the
important.
whole city of Minneapolis. Just is that how you say that? I think my brain's farting.
I
No,
think you're right.
you're probably. Do you say Minneapolis?
Is it Minneapolis? What is it?
I thought Indianapolis was a place. I don't know if
I
Minneapolis.
think I mix.
I think Minneapolis is a place.
Oh,
I think I mix
okay.
them all. But
I love how Hayden tried to correct himself. Minneapolis.
It's
I
okay.
hope
Monopoly.
Well, I just hope he eats a whole city and becomes really big,
Mhm.
and I hope he breathes fire. That probably won't happen,
Interesting.
but it'd be really cool.
Okay.
I also hope that he. becomes
When I
more
was
powerful
this point in
with
the book,
magic.
I think I would just thought it was going to all be a dream. And
Did you check out completely after this chapter?
No.
Did you expect it was going to be bad?
It's all just.
I don't know. I thought it was going to be just like this, though.
Just bugs?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be just a bug book.
That's interesting.
And I was wondering how it could be just a bug book.
Yeah, I think that would get really old really fast.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, I knew it wasn't a bug book because I have read ahead a little.
And if you read the description on Amazon, you can see that the three main
Well,
characters.
I didn't
are-
have a description to read.
The
I
three
had a
main
Google
characters are
Doc to look
people.
at.
Also,
yeah.
the
But
next
it's literally
chapter
6 pages.
is my favorite chapter so far. There's no reason for it.
What chapter? The next one you said?
Cowardice. The next chapter we're going to read and talk about is Cowardice. And we'll
It's
read that
really
at some
good.
point.
It's really good.
It's a short and sweet, so we'll probably double it up with, I think, On the Road. Is that the third chapter?
I can't remember. I can check.
Okay, well,
All right,
Yeah.
we don't have to be done right now. That was a we're done well, but we're not quite.
No, it's right on.
Oh, Right On, which has the most stupid joke I've ever written. Hey, did you get to the joke yet?
No.
Okay,
I
thank
think I
God.
read the first
I'm
page.
so
I don't
scared
know.
that Hayden's gonna check out after the joke, and you too, Ari.
I'm excited, guys. I think you should buy his book, read the whole book, come back,
Well, no.
and in 2 years we'll finish the book.
I think what you should do is read a chapter as we put it out, and that way you can really space it out and enjoy it for like a year. All right,
If it lasts that long. If all of us last that long.
and we're gonna do Blood Meridian after this.
stay tuned.
I am excited for Blood Meridian.
And
I've
I'm
read
not
so
doing
far
that
ahead.
one.
You don't have to.
I want to.
That might just be.
I
me
want
and
you
Hayden.
guys to read Dracula with
I think
me.
me and Hayden will be just
But
Blood
this
Meridian.
book
Did you
is
just say me and
probably
Hayden?
in my
Yeah, me
at
and
least
Alex.
my top 3 now of single books. Series, it's different because I
It's
have a
not a
lot
series
of
yet.
nostalgia ones.
This
But
isn't a
this is
series
probably
yet.
in my top 3 books.
Are you serious?
I don't know if it's 2 or 3. It's not 1.
What's one?
Dracula.
I, thought it was
I just
four.
really like that
you
book.
genuinely don't think this beats out Dracula?
She loves Dracula
It's-
so much.
It's
I think
my
it's also a part of the fact that
well,
she's read
obviously the Bible's actually number 1. And it's
not
a lot more interesting than Dracula.
The Bible.
Yeah.
That's probably valid.
Yeah.
I think this is.
So
probably,
this is
think-
probably number 3.
I think this is my
Which says a
favorite
lot
book.
because I've read hundreds of books.
I think.
I think this will beat.
What if I
Diary
kept
of a
that
Wimpy
in? What
Kid.
if I changed that to the intro? But
It
really
might be,
slowed
guys.
down?
If it beats Diary of a Wimpy Kid, I'll be so happy because
If you imagine this book leather-bound and written 100 years ago,
It's 10 times better.
yeah.
I would be
But
so.
I
confused.
do want to clarify that I don't use like 100-year-old language.
Yeah, the
I think it's
language
pretty easy to
is
read.
it's easy to understand but still poetic and
When does this book take place?
which is what books should be, you know.
If this book takes place, I'll answer that too quick. It's not really like stated a year, but
In
pretty,
the past 20 years.
pretty modern.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's cars.
So
I don't think anyone has a phone,
okay.
but
Well,
phones exist.
What? Well,
There's
okay.
a home phone mentioned.
I guess I won't. I guess I won't know if they
In a
work.
backflash.
I can't imagine anything good comes from a bug who can get stronger. So I imagine everything just kind of goes to crap.
Do you think that he's the main character so far?
No.
I guess that's kind of all you could think from. Or do you?
Did you say no?
What do you think his role will be?
Well, the thing is, I don't think he would be the main character because I don't know if I would follow a book about a bug who eats people.
Yeah,
And I
unless
and
it
I-
was laced up with a lot of other things.
Maybe.
If it was like kind of just there in the background as other things are happening, and then we're at the end, and
Is this a third person whole entire book? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't utilize any first person in this.
I also wondering about second person.
In the next book I
When
write,
books are written in third person, I imagine God in the clouds. Like just looking.
oh, and then he went over
He was
there.
a normal guy and went to school.
Is that how God writes people's lives?
Yes.
You don't
He
have
was
to
a
answer-
normal guy and he went to school.
Today
and he
I'll
didn't
bless him.
roll.
Today I'll bless him with a girlfriend.
She died.
He doesn't know that she'll die. But
Okay,
he'll be
guys.
good. He'll be fine.
Okay, guys.
Um,
I think we're excited for you.
We've
to listen.
definitely explained the chapter.
Mhm.
We've talked about the chapter.
Explain some other things too.
I think they read the chapter.
We've talked about a lot.
It's hard for me to explain because I don't.
Well, you're not to explain. You're
Hayden,
to ask and to
he's
answer.
he's at a
and to-
unique perspective.
Yeah.
You know,
We're all at unique perspectives.
he's at where you guys are at, and I'm sure he's asked some questions you might have been thinking.
If you have any questions, you can write them in the comments. If you don't have any questions, okay,
We might answer them.
we might
If
answer.
you
your
don't
que-
have questions, have answers.
if you have questions,
I
I'll-
like that.
I'll-
Put that on a shirt.
I would
Oh,
sh-
we're also thinking about merch. If this takes off enough, Hayden had the most amazing idea for the shirt, which is kind of a spoiler. So I'll tell you about it later. All right. Thanks. Sorry. Let me try that again. Back to the podcast. All right. Thank you everybody for listening. This has been episode 1 of Circle Time.
Let's all say thank you, but in like ascension, like we get higher. Every
Oh,
time.
like we're
Thank
harmonizing.
you. Thank you.
This was
Yeah,
a-
yeah, perfect.
This
So
was
who's the lowest?
This
Hayden's
was,
the-
this
Hayden,
was,
you're the
Actually, I'm
lowest.
probably lower than Hayden.
he is lower.
It'd probably me,
yeah,
Hayden,
yeah,
you.
yeah.
This was
So you say really low,
inspired by
and Hayden,
me.
you say little. I'll say high.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
For watching. Goodbye.
Listening.
Bye.
We love you parasocially.